Hi guys, it's Borkson. Hello, welcome to my channel if you are new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. So guys, today we're in a world of body mods. Guys, the video I have been meaning to post about stretching your ears and like how to do it proper. But to be honest guys, I was worried about the backlash. But I was like, you know what? Okay, let's just make the video anyway. So guys, you guys don't know what I'm talking about by stretching ears. I'm pretty sure it's pretty common. Oh, they make ears bigger. If you guys wouldn't even know if you aren't new to my channel. Just say you wouldn't notice if you're new to my channel. Gosh, in my early 20s, my late teens, early 20s, almost into mid 20s, I played around with stretching my ears. I don't know why, because personally, I don't like the way big ears look when there's big holes in ears. I never really liked really big holes. I like the way certain like bigger, like 14 gauge jewelry looks. That was so cute. But you drop that, you're gonna be able to find that on the floor. You guys know I'm prone for losing earrings like crazy, and I used to get it when they'd stick me in the back. So I was like, I'm gonna go for something a little different. So I went out, guys, and this is why I'm giving you guys tips on how to stretch that I found on the internet, because do not follow my method. I just would just get the shower and push the next size in. So I went with earrings that were 16 gauge, and then I went for 14 gauge. But I put tongue rings in it. I pushed them in, and people see me in the store, and they said, you can't wear those. They're not ear piercing. So you can see. I don't know if I said this in this video, if I said it in the tips about me video, guys. I'm sorry, just filming the same day. My nose is really itchy there. You can see my first set were stretched. My second, well, as you can see, my second's a duplicate. These two were both stretched. My first one was stretched. I'll show you guys. Get close enough to my ears. My second one was never stretched. This one was stretched here, and this one wasn't. The only reason why my duplicate cartilage piercing on the left side, the lower one, wasn't stretched was because if they got pierced, I love this bubble, and it was a blister. Squeeze it and pop. Am I disgusting? It wasn't a key or nothing. I was like, I don't feel like stretching. That's nasty. Guys, further ado, let's get into the video. This intro has been way too long. One, keep your ears clean. By the way, guys, I looked this up online, but I want to click the disclaimer. If you follow any of these tips, or all these tips, and you still mess your ears up, it's not my problem. Don't come for me. It's not. Whatever you do to your body is your business, and I'm not legally, I'm not legally responsible. I'm not even telling you guys to stretch your ears. I'm just saying what I did and what I did wrong. Keep your ears clean, guys. By cleaning, like wash them once a day, like in the shower real quick, or you took a late shower and you want to get up the next day and wash real quick. Yes. I actually recommend doing antibacterial soap as well. Always. This is always wash your hands and jewelry before using it. This is a tip I actually did do. I don't care what kind of jewelry it is, you guys. Always keep your hands clean. Wash and clean with a proper clean towel. Wash and clean the jewelry before. Don't just buy something and just put it in. I know a lot of girls do that. A lot of people do that. Guys, that isn't sanitary. You don't know who's been touching that jewelry. Sanitize it. It's a tip I didn't do. 3. Always use lubrication to stretching, but to stretch, guys. That, they have stretching balm. I recommend you use stretching balm. I use Vaseline towards the end to try to re-stretch. They sell proper stretching balm. I recommend you only use what a professional would recommend. 4. Try to only use surgical steel, titanium, or glass for stretching. Like your tunnels, your plugs. Your plugs probably don't. For tunnels, always use that, guys. I didn't use plugs. I didn't go that big, so I didn't use plugs or tunnels. But that's just, guys, if I would stretch again, which is something that's blowing my mind, I don't think so. I do. 5. Use tapers to stretch. The tapers, like tunnels, like those. How long do you think they go? They go thin, and then they go real thin, and they go bigger. Guys, I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain that. Yeah, use those to stretch. That's what you're properly supposed to use, not a tongue ring that is one side pushing it. You're not supposed to do that. Tongue ring is pretty much all one side, but you use the screw part in and push. No. This is kind of what I did, but kind of right. Which is right. 6 is only go up 1 gauge at a time. Like, for example, 18 gauge is what you're typically pierced with when you get your ears pierced with a proper piercing needle. Don't go by me because I'm only guessing. At 18, I think the next gauge would be 16, so 20 would be even smaller than that. Then 14, I believe, guys, I'm starting to not really remember stretchings, as it's been a long time for me since I stretched. Like, I want to say it's been 10 years since I've had anything stretched. 7. Don't put in jewelry not meant for that piercing. Younger Borkson that could not watch this video. This is for you guys. Do not put, like, for example, don't put a tongue ring in your ear. Don't put an eyebrow ring in your belly button. Don't put a tongue ring in your belly button. Don't put a belly button ring in your tongue, because firstly, a belly button ring is curved. A tongue ring is a straight bar. Usually, guys, I don't know if the balls can be switched. I'm sure they can be. I've known people who stretch to put, say, example, they lost the bar off their tongue ring. They put a belly button one on there. They lost the ball on their belly ring. They can put from a tongue ring on there. They have both, guys. I'm pretty sure though they are meant to be interchangeable, but if you don't know what you are doing, don't do it. Yes, because that's for you, 18-year-old Borkson. If you don't know what you are doing, do not do it. I would say, guys, go to a professional. If you don't know what you're doing, if you want to stretch my ears, go to them, have them talk to you. I don't know if they can stretch for you right there in the piercing place, guys. I don't know, because, like I said, I haven't had anything stretched in years. I horror stories about stretching other body parts are not supposed to be stretched. I'm your girl. 9. What? Wait. This is what? It should be wait. Wait at least 6 weeks after a piercing to stretch. To start stretching, guys. Wait 6 weeks after the piercing to initial piercing try to stretch, guys. I would personally recommend longer than that. It's like wearing hoop earrings. They say recommend 3 months. I would say, guys, yeah, I would say wait a while. And also, when you go up, say for example, you go 18 gauge and you go to 16, I would say before you start changing the jewelry out, before you want to go to 14 gauge, wait for that piercing to heal. Because remember, when you re-stretch it, it needs to heal. Again, it's like a brand new wound. It needs to heal all over again, guys. I mean, I don't know, guys. I think my piercings are pretty, at this point, like, plus, guys, you guys can notice my ears are pierced really close together because Mawad did them herself. Not this one. And that's why there's 2 there, because I did one, it wasn't close enough, so I had to close and redone it, and it never healed up quite right. So, guys, I had my ears also, guys. Remember, guys, another tip I wanted to give you guys, and this is just from my own personal experience, and I think this is why they're not even. None of my piercings are 100% even with each other. Pretty close, some of them, but not 100. And that is probably because of the stretching, guys. Remember, once stretched, it may not go back to be even. We keep them stretched to 14 gauge, even say like 0, 0. When they close up, they may close up at different locations, guys. So please keep that in mind. Also, when you get your ears pierced young, your ears grow, the piercings can become slightly uneven. So I just wanted to give you guys that piercings and jewelry tips and stuff too, guys. Okay, I hope you guys like this kind of content. If you guys want, I can do a whole video on what it was like having my cartilage stretch. I'm looking down, guys, I'm looking at the book. Guys, I don't recommend you stretching cartilage either, because cartilage, once it's out, guys, I pop my own cartilage out with the tongue ring. It's disgusting. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you guys about that. That's why you can see where my ears pierced. It's kind of... Okay, guys, remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. Remember, guys, I don't just do piercing videos. I stopped doing them for a while because I had a guy on here that kept asking me the same question, and it sounded like he had like a fetish about body jewelry, body piercings. That is why I stopped making body piercing videos. The guy was silenced. I had to silence him because I didn't have to block him from my channel. So I had to silence him. He kept asking about when my belly button was pierced. I was pierced for like 2 seconds when I was 23. There's no mark. There's nothing. Can you show me? And ask us if we can see it. I was like, that sounds weird. And when I asked my then guy friend, when I was asking him, and I was like, hey, Rory, this guy keeps saying this to me. And Rory was like, girl, you got a guy with a fetish for belly piercings. You need to get him off there. The guy kept asking me about showing my feet. He had a feet fetish. And Rory was like, you need to kick him off your page. Like, he is bringing bad mojo. I had another person who, when I posted an American Girl unboxing video, told me to dial 1-800-GET-A-GIRL. I'm like, that's so inappropriate because children probably watch my channel, guys. So please keep your comments kind, because if not, you're gonna get blocked and your comments gonna get deleted and reported, because I'm not dealing with that fetish weird stuff. Remember, guys, I do doll content, so I probably have some children. I actually do know for a fact on at least one of my channels I have juveniles on here, minor fans. So I want to say, please be kind to me, because by being kind to me, you're being kind to all of my subscribers, because I know for a fact I have minors. I have my niece and nephews who watch my videos, so I know with my toy ones. So I know for a fact I have minors that watch my channel. Okay, guys, off that rant. Bye, guys.